G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. I just decided last minute that I had some free time to do this Richmond versus North Melbourne game. Can't wait. So the players are on the field, so I just only right back my opponent just made time. So you got Richmond, second bottom, 2 wins and 11 losses, versus North Melbourne, 13th. 6 wins and 7 losses. So if they win, they're on 22 points. If they win this, they'll get into the wild card round position. So, and yeah, sorry for the no intro. So the game just started. The ball's in the centre. LDU. Toby Nankervis is back for the Tigers, back from injury. No Taranto in the centre. Loses the ball. No Richmond. Get the ball. Seth Campbell, defensive wing, kicks it long to the wing. Is it going to go out? And Nasu? It beats last wing, I reckon. I reckon it's free kick to North. Last disposal out by Richmond, so free kick to North Melbourne. Defensive wing. So the North goes back in the defense to Khan Daniel, the former Doggies Premiership player. And North Melbourne goes up to the midfield, looks up Parker. LDU, deep inside 30. Henlaki marker? No. Good sport by Ben Miller. Now Constantine gets tackled. Bounce up. 10 minutes in North Melbourne's forward line. So, Xeri hits it, but Richmond gets the ball. Taranto scrub it kick. Centre wing. Noel Bolter handles to himself. He's about to get tackled by Combine. So, from Myers. Oh, that's my third game. I haven't seen him last week. Yeah. So now, yeah, Belias gave it to his teammate. Can't see who it is. From 80 out. Now, back to Blah Myers. Number 39, Blah Myers. From 50 out. Runs. Kicks. Doesn't make distance. Then just top of the square. Now, Broad. Free agent. Unrestricted free agent. The veteran. Dump kicker. And Sheezel marks over Maurice Rioti Jr. Height difference like 10 centimeters. Sheezel's marked at 45 meters out. G'day, Jakey. How you going, buddy? I appreciate for subbing to the channel. Much appreciate. So, Sheezel from 45 meters out, near the boundary, say 50-degree angle. Now, Harry Sheezel hooks it left, will it make the distance? And skip in play. Trembath, off hands, congestion, contact. Oh, Machercha goes for a banana! And 20-10 in front, out on the floor. Still no score. Nice, your team won, Jake. Jake, the Jesse and Don Bomb. Well done. Congratulations on your team winning. Cool. I know my nephew had football on Friday night and they won. And then my other nephew's got hockey this morning, so I haven't spoken to him since then. So congratulations, Jess. Well done on the win. And nice. Done. So they're just chipping defense to Richmond, I should say. So now, good mark from James Tresias. Kicks it forward. Nankervis, Maurice Rioti Jr. sharks it. Gets it. Dion Percy drops the ball, but kicked it. Didn't get tackled. Inside 50. And, excuse me, good defensive mark by the North Melbourne player in Cam Serha. Alright, that's good. Montrose, cool. I'm from LA, mate, so I'm not familiar with the suburb, but nah, well done that you had a good win. That's the main thing. Enjoying the game with your friends. When I used to play junior football, it's all about having with your mates. So well done. So well done, buddy. And hopefully, yeah, you can enjoy this coverage. So feel free to put in comment. Just don't put your details, your address, and all that. We don't want people to know where you live, just for privacy and all that stuff. But thanks for the chat. So Parker took the mark on the wing for the Kangaroos. Goes backwards. It's still 0-0. We haven't had a goal or behind yet. Cheers, buddy. Now, inside 50 for the Kangaroos. Sherry had to spoil it because the kick went to the Richmond defender instead of himself as a forward. So it's out and no score, ladies and gentlemen. 0.0 for either side. So let's see. How this game goes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in ruck, 40 out from North Melbourne's forward line. Shizu gives us a Maturcha. LDU from 50 out. Spin moves, handballs it straight to a Richmond player. Now, can Richmond slingshot from there? Steph Green does a dummy. Lucky, got hit in the neck, so high tackle for a kick. Play on, not 15. Richmond handballs on the wing. So Rechko, the new recruit from Geelong, has played about 8-10 games for Richmond this year. So we'll Richmond player. Now, Cam Daniels got the ball, defensive 50, kicks it further back into defense. Wow, what's Trembath doing that far back in defense? Trembath. Now, 0-0. Soccer score line. Simpkin kicks it to a loose player in the centre wing. To Spargo, the former D's, premiership player for the D's. Charlie Spargo played for the North Melbourne back in the 80s. I think it was Paul Spargo, I think his name was. So 80 metres out, Harry Sheezel's got the ball. That's pretty good. Well done. So, next week, mate, do you play a tough opponent? Still 0-0, so just visit my chat. So, Richmond's got the mark on the wing. In the centre, Preston walked off the line. He's gone, walked off the line. That's done. He did not see the two Kangaroos players next to him. Well done, North Melbourne. Finn O'Sullivan and Sheezel double tagged him. He did not see him. It just marked the ball, just walked off the line. You got to be aware. So Sheezel, centre wing, kicks it to Charlie Spargo from 80 out. Still haven't got a score yet. Kicks it inside 50. Since Jerry couldn't mark it, then goes straight to the Richmond player in Wolstein. Teacher sides. He's going to tackle the player's defense. Gives a dump, have that Kermit's on the ground now. Ooh, did Wilson dive on the ball? Or was a high tackle from McZerry? Nothing. Bounce up 25 metres in North Melbourne. Are they a good team? East Burwood, are they a good team? Are they like in the top 4, top 8? Or, yeah, are they a good team, Jake? So the ball is out 30 metres in North Melbourne's forward line. No score, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, 0.0. And thanks for subscribing to my channel, Jake. I really appreciate that, mate. So, the ball coming, gives it to Pressy. Was he taking on? No, play on. I mean, they've still got all the painting of the NRL Star Origin game. Bit of rugby school, 0-0, 8 minutes. No one scored yet. No, just size, and it goes out 30 minutes in North Melbourne's forward line. What a game! 0.0. Okay, so you got the bottom team side. And what position are you guys? Jake, you guys what second did you say? Simpkin, Maturcha, Ward, George Wardlaw. He's a gun player. I like watching Wardlaw. So Simpkin, dump kick from Richmond to the centre wing, and that looks like Jessa Alga kicked 4 goals last week in the game I did. It was awesome last week against Brisbane Lions, but they got pumped by like 50, I think, last week against the Lions. Now, LDU or Dave Juniaki handballs it backwards to his teammate in Combine, who kicks it out wide, defensive 50. I can see all the Star Origin paint on Wednesday night NRL game. Okay, game's pending. Cool. my nephew, they play in SA, Flinders Park, and that was the same club that Isaac Rankin used to play for in his junior days. Oh, turnover by Richmond from 80 out. From North Melbourne. Now, there's two loose Richmond players. He dropped it. Now Toronto from 45 directly in front. That's kicked the first snag of the game. A turnover by North Melbourne. Against the run of play. Wow. What a mistake by North Melbourne. All right. Well done, Jake. You guys are top 3. That's awesome. What a turnover by North Melbourne. That's sport, eh? You can beat the good sides. Yeah, you beat the first and second, lost to second last. Yeah, the 7th. Sport is funny, you know. Richmond kicked the first goal. So, no, Sam Cumming. Apologise. I thought it was Tarrant. Sam Cumming. Played for the club that my mate supports North Adelaide Football Club in the AFL. He was higher in draft pick. Pick 7 or pick 8? He was one of SA's best in last year's under 18s. All right. Ball's back in the centre. Richmond 6. The Kangaroos nothing. North Melbourne's had all the run of play, but North Melbourne were chipping the ball in defence. And then they just kicked it to Toronto, and then he gave it to Sam Cumming and kicked it from 45 out. So yeah, it was Sam Cumming, Jake. So the ball's still in the centre, bounce up, congestion, press here, handballs it backwards, just short to Nick Walston, kicks it out wide, loose play on the wing, and Tyler Sonsi chips it back, just made the distance to Dion Pressier, the former Gold Coast Suns player, original club who was drafted by Gold Coast and went to Richmond in 2016 or 17. So kicks inside 30. Contest, Lafu, Shizel. No, umpires. Alright, so I'm going to bounce up. 35 metres direct in front. Richmond's 4 lines, I'm going to bounce up. Or throw up. I'll just say bounce up. And Davies Nuyek gets tackled. There's a new ruckman for North Melbourne. Taylor Goad, oh, his hair. Looks like different from his draft year. So Taylor Goad. He wins the hit up from SA. Taylor Goad hits it to Cullen Daniel. Dump kick from the Kangaroos on the wing. And good fist from Bolter. He spoiled Jack Darling. Noble Park, yeah. I got cousins and all that, like I'm in SA. But I got long distance cousins that live in like Noble Park, Springwell, around that vicinity area. Okay, southeast of Melbourne. I've been Springwell once, but when I do visit Melbourne, I'm just in the CBD. Yeah. But I did go to what's that train? Gibson. It goes towards Gibson. What's that train place again? Can't remember now, but my memory's pretty shocking. So Taylor Goad, he's got the long hair. Didn't realise that. 3 years in the draft, his hair was short. I guess, oh yeah, hair can change in 3 years. So I'm a boundary throw, 80 metres out from Richmond's goal, 6-0. The Tigers up by a goal. Looks like an NBA score. Bolter just grabs the ball in front of Goad, but Shizel picks the ground ball get. Holding a ball! Free kick to the Tigers. 80 metres out. Chisai's got the free kick. I reckon it was a mid-season pickup a couple of years ago from SNFL, from memory. Now Richmond's kicked it backwards. Wallstone kicks it inside 30. Off hands. Steely Green tried to snap it, but lost the ball. But Retchko, but then Daniel gets the ball to Tom Blames. Blames kicks it to defensive 60 of the Kangaroos. Dump kick. Richmond's got the ball, they lost it. Blames gets tackled high. It was high by Sonsi. He was arguing with the referee, but it was definitely high. So Kangaroos got the ball in the defensive 10. Okay. Maybe you guys are peaking now. At the start of the year, you guys were not playing as a team, but now because you guys have played many games, Jake, that maybe now it comes near the end of the season that you guys are in, have gelled together now and are playing good now, but you had a slow start. It can happen in sports. Oh, East Burwood. You have to let me know next week. Your team. I'll be doing Thursday night footy, Sydney and Brisbane. I'll be doing Friday. I can't remember who's playing on Friday night. I'll do the Saturday Arvo game, Kangaroo versus Richmond, and my favourite, the showdown Saturday night next week. Let's go. Hopefully the Crows will win, but these games are always close to showdown. So Sunday, not sure yet, but the ball's gone out. 70 out from last disposal, he hit the play, went on the ground and went out. So forget the Simpkin. The guy was on the ground and the ball bounced and it hit the back of his heel and it went out. So last touch rule. Yeah, I thought the Lasso rule was more about if you kick it out on purpose or hammer it out on purpose, freaking. But if you're on the ground, just your head on the ground, your eyes on the ground, the back of your calf, and the ball hits the back of your calf and it just bounces out. So you're done for Lasso. Deliberate or last touch rule, so yeah. Okay, you beat them 39-16 round 1, Jake, and won round 5 54-22, yeah. Oh, okay. I'd like to see. Let's see the AFL schedule. Who is playing? I just see next week's schedule. So fixtures. Now, the ball's in the centre. Nothing's just game. It's just nothing. It's just back and forth. Now, Sam coming in the centre, kicks up forward for the Tigers. Lafu couldn't mark a good spoil from combine. Swansea from the pocket. No, off hands. North Melbourne rushes for behind for Richmond. Richmond's got all 7 points. Wow. North Melbourne had a good win against West Coast, just. They were up, what's his name? Warman had a shot up with less than a minute left and he hit the post, unfortunately. If he kicked that, then yeah, North probably would have lost West Coast last week. They won by less than a goal. So next week, yeah, Thursday night, I'll be doing Brisbane Lions. I'm going to take Friday off work and I've got an appointment day. We're going to do Socceroos game. We're going to do Friday night AFL between Hawks and Giants. Saturday, we've got Collingwood and Richmond, Arvo, and Saturday night, the showdown. Sunday morning. Ooh, Sunday. North Melbourne versus Essendon or Fremantle versus Gold Coast Suns. I may do one of those 2 games. Yeah. I'm only half an hour behind you guys, so yeah, Ali doing half an hour, so but Sunday, yeah, okay. The North Melbourne game versus Essendon, that's 3:15 PM Melbourne time. Dersmer's got the ball from 40 out or 45 out for the Kangaroos. Zane Dersmer, he was taken top 4 a number of years ago in the draft. His brother, William Dersmer, went pick 1 last year in the draft. I remember his older brother, Xavier, the X-Man at Essendon, when he was taken by Port Adelaide first, Xavier Burns. I think it was like pick 18, 19, so William Dersmer is the number 1 rated so far the draft by. And his sister Jasmine, Port took, I can't remember what pick, in the 30s or 20s. So Zane Dersmer from 45. He's going to just sneak in for a point for the Kangaroos. But hooray, the Kangaroos are on board. 1-6. We got 5 minutes and 44 seconds left, and we had 1 goal. Wowee! And thanks for subbing today, Jakey. Appreciate that. Wowee! 7-1. But yeah, next week there's 2 games on Sunday. North Melbourne versus Essendon, 3:15 PM Eastern, or 2:45 LA time. Or Fremantle versus Gold Coast Suns, 5:10 Eastern or 4:40 LA. I might do the North Melbourne Essendon one next week. See how I go. Or Fremantle one. Depends how long it takes my dinner plan for my dinner and all that to make. I'll see how I go. But hopefully everyone's enjoying this chat of mine today. And yeah, feel free to. I'll go for the Crows, Jake. So yeah, did okay on the weekend. Yesterday, I should say. I did the game yesterday. Crows in Melbourne. Oh, the Richmond player, Mark, that got bumped late. Is that Arnold? I think it's Carl Arnold. Can't pronounce his name. No, it looks like Fawcett. So Richmond's got a 50-metre penalty, and it was Seth Campbell that was taken. It's just hard with the camera angle at the G. You can't really see the players and the numbers. Now, Tracy kicks it inside 50. Poor kick. Now, North Melbourne's got the numbers backwards. O'Sullivan to Caleb Daniel. Dylan Stevens, the former Swans, kicks it. Spargo got the ball, just got rid of it somehow. 60 out from Richmond's goal. Now, Spargo gets tackled. Not sure how he got rid of that. It's got to be holding the ball. Done. Ping. 70 metres out from Richmond's goal. Okay. There's a moderator. Can manage block words and hide. Can manage. Okay. Alright. No problems, buddy. Now, Machikircha kicks it. A lot of people, I've got that's pretty good 21 concurrent views at the moment. A lot of my viewers, they enjoy just watching. Yeah. I mean, I know like Neddy and a couple other people, fan fanatics, like to chat. But I guess, yeah, they're not, busy, they're busy today. So I have different days, different people. But no probs, Jake. Appreciate the interaction. I can hear the neighbour's car vibrating. What's going on? I'm hearing things. I can hear ding. Sorry, in the back. Plus my house is like in the heart, man. So the ball's in North Melbourne's forward line. Now, she's on the Wardlaw snaps! Finally we get another goal! Kangaroos are on the board. Sheasel gave it to Wardlaw and pumped it in too. The major sticks for another snag. Goal to North Melbourne. George Wardlaw. High-end draft pick. A number of years ago. So 117 the Tigers. North Melbourne 117. In terms of goal kicking stats, only one to Wardlaw and one to Sam Cumming. I don't have to give too much details. That's right, 7 apiece, ladies and gentlemen. Ah dear. So Wardlaw in his 50th game. So Kanga's got the goal. 7 apiece. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left. Now, the ball's in the centre. Then Curtis, was he taken high by Trembath? No, the umpire says. Oh, good. Now, in the centre, Trembath deep inside 50. Packer players, Dersma couldn't mark it. Can Tom Brown get rid of the ball for the Tigers? And fumble over the boundary line from the former basketball of Richmond. So, so there's going to be a boundary throw. 10 minutes from North Melbourne's behind post. Then Curtis gets Sherry. So obviously Dump kicks it out over Lafu's head. Now, Olga. Green, Dump the kick. Sam Cumming takes on the play, well done. Now, handballs to the Jessa Elga, kicks and hits a target. And that looks like Liam Fawcett. Fawcett deep inside 30. Can Rioli Jr. get this? The ball's going to the goal square. No. Trembath beats Rioli. Rioli Jr. beats him. So behind to Richmond. Looks like almost deliberate. Yeah, I haven't seen Patrick Carr. I'm just trying to look at the list. Doesn't look like he's playing today. Just have a quick look. Trying to know, it looks like he's dropped. Yeah, who's the guy for Richmond that plays for the basketball? He played a couple games. Now, I don't know his name, I need to know. Yeah. I just need to know. Um, you're right, yeah, Patrick Carr, I thought he was playing. It looked like him, the bus. So, the ball's in the full line, yeah, thanks for that, mate, yeah. Yeah, he's only 217, I know. Lastly, he was, even though Brisbane destroyed, Richmond got lost to Brisbane a lot last week, Carr was doing alright. So, we're 30 minutes out in, North Melbourne's, forward line. They're getting born there, but they're just not scoring. Zeri against the Nank. Just size. Trimbar as well lost it. Taranto just dump kicks it. And Luke Parker. The North Melbourne players mark it 50 minutes directly in front. And finds Charlie Spargo, the XD. If 40 minutes out. Okay, cool, that's good. No curves, yeah. He's 32, so, and he's been injured a fair amount, so it'll be interesting to see if he retires or plays next year. Yeah. If you are enjoying this stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All subscribers would be much appreciated. So, Spargo from 40 meters out near the boundary, kicks a drop, punt, fall behind. Misses. We've only got 28 seconds left. I need to get a drink of water. Too much talking. No goals to make me have a little 10-second break. 25 seconds. Wow. Let's just say the game hasn't been high quality in a nice way, ladies and gentlemen. So kick it down the line on the wing. Nat Curvis couldn't mark it. Jerry gives it to McDonald. Couldn't get it. 9 seconds, but straight to Cam Daniel. Lost it. The ball's in Richmond's 70 from Richmond's goal, but North Melbourne's got the players, extra players. Daniel, Simpkin. That's it. It's called time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a game. Oh, it's going to be a different game. So that's called a time, ladies and gentlemen. And the scores are 1, 2, 8 apiece respectively. And the quarter time goal kick. The goal kicks at quarter time. 1 to Sam Cumming for Richmond, and for the Kangaroos, 1 goal to George Wardlaw. Ball getters for the Tigers. Cumming has 10, including his 1 goal. And what else? Sorry. Teresi and Cumming has 10 Spurs respectively. Tom Brown has 9 and Banks has 8 and Taranto has 7. For the North Melbourne Football Club, their highest ball getters are 14 to Daniel, a lot in defence. Shizu with 10 and Luke Parker 8 with Machurch and Balamis 7 respectively. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got what? Just how many minutes have we got to start the break? So I'll reconvene and see you guys all in just 4 to 5 minutes time when my internet is not frozen. Alright, see you guys in 4 minutes. Apologise, I missed the first 15 seconds. Sorry, yeah, I was busy trying to have a quick lunch. So we played 33 seconds. So the score's still 8 apiece, respectively. So lucky, fortunately, I haven't missed a lot. So we played. Just waiting for. So the ball's still in the centre. Nate Curtis, Miller, still centre wing. Olga. Now Richmond's going to try handball backwards. Annan, taking the mid-season draft. James Tressas. Thanks, mate. I know, Ned. I know, even I went out for got my quick food. Didn't miss anything. This game. How about I watched the netball, the Thunderbirds? They're playing the preliminary final. The semi-final today against Melbourne Vixens. I find watching them more exciting than some of these AFL games these days. Because at least with netball, you can't flood. It's positions. Whereas football, you know, like if a team wants to just not score, they can just park a bus like soccer when you park the bus and all that. So, Bolton from 40 out, he'd marked it, kicked it over the top. Poor kick. This, missed the target. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, it's because I missed the chat. Yeah. Yeah, Ned's been one of my regulars. He's pretty good. And I didn't see much of the game, but did you watch the Giants yesterday, Neddy? I just heard that count 1. I had an appointment yesterday, Arvo, after I finished the Crows game. So yeah. Did you, yeah, Ned, did you end up watching the GWS versus Carlton Blues game? So, yeah, the Giants, they're so hot and cold. They can be so good. Smashed Brisbane by 80 points a month ago. Gamble responsible. That cost me my multi. I still can't believe they smashed Brisbane. And then they lose or beat Essendon, lose to West Coast. The Giants are so inconsistent this year. The ball's just stuck 30 metres out. For me, I would be, Ned. Yeah, I would be. Yeah, with the Giants. Yeah, they're just inconsistent. 1 minute they're hot. You know, when they kick 80 odd points to Brisbane, 2 goals in that third quarter? How you destroy them, and then they just lose to Carlton at home. I don't understand them as well. And this time you had like Hogan and all that. It's gonna be interesting what happens if Hogan resigns. Krzyzewski, rumours I've read that Max Krzyzewski, the young key forward, he's waiting to see what happens with Hogan. If he resigns, apparently, allegedly, that he'll seek a trade. But if Hogan, i.e. retires, then... And Trent Barb has marked at 40 metres out in front of Arnold, the mid-season recruit. Kyle Arnold, number 41. I like Tom Green. Yeah, I was hoping to see Tom Green and Oliver together, 2 in and under big body mids, but yeah, Tom Green's a massive blow. Because now Finn Callahan will get the main tag, or will get tagged now instead of Tom Green. Because Finn Callahan's good on the outside with his speed. Trembar from 50, yeah. Ooh. Oh, sorry. What am I left my scoreboard on goal. Apologise. I didn't realise that was on, but now I can say Kangaroos kicked the goal. I didn't realise I left that on. Apologise. Houston, we have a goal in this second quarter. Well, I saw the game last night. Yeah. Losing gun players hurts teams, you know. And Tom Green's like top 3 for the Giants. Young, explosive, in and under, big body mid, damaging power, and structurally, it affects the team because teams would want to tag him first, but now they know that he's not playing this year, that they can go and try and go up and tag him. Finn Tellingham and co. Like the ball's back in the center. Sullivan pumps it deep. Oh, lucky! 30 direct in front. North might get back-to-back goals. 11. If he kick this 20-11 with the way scores are going, it's a game over by then. I'm just being facetious. Tempestone beats Bayswater. Are they good, Jake? Tempestone? Are they good? Are they a good team? Where's Tempestone and Bayswater? Larky for 30 directly in front. He's just snuck it in. I saw no crowd jumping, then I realised that was where the Richmond cheer squads were standing. So, yeah. Wow. I mean, Oliver's been a good pickup in terms of Johnson gave what, a third round pick in the 40s or 50s, and apparently, allegedly, a ball heard that Melbourne's still paying some of his salary. So you got a guy for like a because 2 years ago Allen offered 2 first-round draft picks. Thank God Melbourne said no. And then then Melbourne be spewing now. Lucky they declined that from the Crows. And then 2 years later, they were happy to take a third or fourth round from the Giants and pay half his salary. Ball's back in the centre. Rioli Jr. gets the ball, hamers up wide. Josiah on the wing. Stevens gets the ball over him. Oh, nice! What were the teams that win for you, buddy? I had the other results in your multi, mate. Alright, that's good, Jake. Hey, Ned, what other was it? How many legs was it, Ned? I got a leg. I got the LA Crows into Collingwood into LA Thunderbirds. Come on, Thunderbirds. Netball. So, wow, 20-9. What a high-scoring game. Okay, I'm being sarcastic. But then again, Collingwood kicked 7. I mean, Port were goalless in the second half last night. The game was doing, and Collingwood kicked. Was it 6 goals in the second half last night? No, that's what goes to Specky, but that couldn't mark it. And Wallstein, Broad. Now Richmond kick it to the wing. Retchko, it's been a good recruit from Geelong. Good system Geelong plays. But Patrick Retchko, taken last year's trade period, what, 4th or 5th round, I think it was. So you get opportunities like Dan Brosey. He's like a gun player now for Hawthorn. But 3 years ago, he was on Esther's list and couldn't get a game, and goes to Hawthorn, and now he's there in their best 22 and on the wing. And it's the same thing with Retchko. Can't get a game for the Cats. Now he's playing regularly on the wing for Richmond. Retchko. Yeah. That's right, Jake. I discourage gambling. I'm still young. Just go to school, have fun, play sports, study hard, stay hard, play sports hard, and set your future up. Well, Nettie, in a positive sense, North are up by 11. Right, the ball's on the wing. Bounce up. Another bounce up. Even the commentators, listen, they're just talking about something else. I think they look blissing. This unexcited. It's like 3 round of Hawks. That's Allied, yep. Oh, you counted against your team. Hold on. Oh, you did 2, okay. So you went against the... I mean, you know your team more than me. So I tipped the Giants. They got my tips wrong for that. So Dylan Stevens Ducks play on the wing for the Kangaroos. McDonald's. Oh, how do you get rid of that? Oh, just so I smothered it. Okay. Oh. Center. I'll say Amy is out for Richmond's goal. It's going to be a boundary throw. You went against your team. Oh, I do that too. Majority of the time. But you went against the Giants. Yeah. Carlton. Can't believe it. If St Kilda lose, they're on the same win-loss as St Kilda. In wildcard position after letting go of Wasps. Now look at them. They've won what? 5 in a row? No, 6 in a row, haven't they? Can't remember now. 5 or 6. I've got to have a look at the ladder. Carlton, 6 wins and 8 losses. No, that's what they had. 1 win with Wasps before. That was round 2 or round 3 against Richmond early in the year. And then, yeah, they're on the 5-game winning streak. Josh Fraser, the former #1 draft pick for Collingwood 25 years ago. For Collingwood, I think, what, 99, 2000? Can't remember now. Yeah, I'm getting old. When I was in high school and primary school, I don't know what, I used to read all the drafts and what team players get picked. I used to know every play and when I was younger, that's how much I was sports geek when I was young. I used to know each player I was drafted, but I don't know it anymore now. I actually got to check the internet and yeah, you still win, well done then. But yeah, I just know every player that was drafted from each team and what pick, you know, back in the day, pick 12, the Crows. I mean, like pick 6, the Crows selected John Mason or Lawrence Angwin, or pick 12, Brett Riley from, I think it was Oakley, but I used to know that pick, like, I just knew all the draft picks of all the players that were taken, but not anymore. I don't go that deep anymore. But I wish I had YouTube 20 years ago. I think, yeah, my knowledge of football was way better than now. Because I guess when you work like, 37, 45 hours a week, I don't have as much time as now. But yeah, good mark from Jack Darling on the centre wing. Still 20-9, everyone. We haven't done much. Okay. Just hope, Ned. All right, thanks, Jake, have a good day. And congratulations on winning the footy today. Just hope, Ned, there's no draw. Unless, game responsible, you chuck a few to hedge it and put some on the draw. In case there's a draw that you lose out, which, that will hurt. Now, Carl Arnold's got the free kick, or took an instant mark. Kicks it, defensive wing for the Tigers. And good mark by the Kangaroo player. And well done, that was a good mark by Combine. From centre wing, just kicks out wide. Looks like an NBA score. Inside 50 for the Rose. Oh, is that a mark for Darling? Umpire said play on. Then no one called the whistle. One said play on. Then the umpire blows the whistle. It's a mark. Now they're getting the mark, but one I can hear in the microphone, play on. Yeah. But I can hear that umpire's voice, play on. Then the other one blew the whistle and said it's a mark. And now they give the mark, Darling. If I was Richmond, I'd be a frustrated. What about us? Hey, I heard you said play on in the air before the ball went to Darling's hands. Now to kick 3 consecutive goals for the Roos. For 40 out, the former premiership player for the Eagles has... Arnold smashed it from behind for the Roos. Usually Jack Darling's a good kicker. Tristan Xerri's on the bench. Not looking well. Yeah, no, that's true. Because I don't know how much, but what does a draw pay these days? 26-1 or 50-1? I don't know. Now, Elga's marked at 50 metres out next to the right side of the boundary. From that behind, Richmond just went. Richmond went forward quickly. So Canelo could kick this. They need this goal. In this game, 2 goals is a big margin. When Richmond's going to kick 1 goal for the whole game. In 1.5 quarters. Elgar, he's a pretty straight kicker. From 45 out near the boundary. What did I say? He's normally a straight kicker. He is. I'm right for once. Woohoo! Last few games we've been doing, Elgar's been kicking goals. And hard ones as well. I'm going to see more of him, but maybe next year I might add him to Amos and Darcy Fogarty. Guys and Tracy are good kickers for goal. Yeah, 48 minutes near the boundary. Like, a month ago when I did the Sydney-Richmond game, he kicked about 4 goals, some hard ones. And I did the game last week where Richmond got pumped by Brisbane Lions at Tasmania while the World Cup was on. I was covering the World Cup soccer. Australia versus, unfortunately, we lost to America the other day. But on last week on Sunday, I was doing Brisbane Lions versus Richmond concurrently at the same time with the Richmond versus Brisbane Lions. And Olga kicked 4 against the Lions. So he was named Best Young Player of the Week. He's got a good kick. From what I've seen in this, he's played less than 40 games. Alright. The ball's back in the centre. Game on. 21-15. North Melbourne lead the Tigers by 6. Dylan Stevens pumps one side 50 for the Roos. And good defensive mark. No, he's going to give it in the back. Free kick to Zane Dersma. A bit stiff. Even the commentator saying Dersma made it look better than what it was. I thought that as well. Well, good skills to make it look better than what it was and get a free kick. Young Dersma. Family from 40 out. Left side full, right to left. It's a good angle for right footer. Basically, he went left to right for right footer. Maybe the footy gods are saying he didn't deserve that free kick. As Malcolm Blight would say, the footy gods. Don't upset the footy gods. 3-4-22 the Kangaroos. Richmond 2-3-15. 7-point margin. We've played 18 minutes of this second quarter. We've got 7.5 minutes left. Miller for the Tigers. Hamilton just size. Now, Taranto, Banks. Taranto gets in the centre wing. Nah. Banks runs, kicks inside 50. Oh, the food dropped the ball. Seth Campbell. Oh, won't make the distance. Off hands in the goal square, off hands. No. It looked good, the kick by Campbell, but then it didn't make the distance. And there was 2 Kangaroo defenders against the solo Richmond player in the goal square and behind. I know. Logan positive. I totally agree. And Tracy, they're 2. I know, but I love Amos. He's normally a dead-eyed dick. But only good thing yesterday, Ned. I did say Fogarty's a good kicker, and he kicked all his goals, so he made me look. He gave me some respect, Fogarty. He gave me some respect for kicking those goals. I still think Melbourne would have been a better team yesterday against Kangaroos. I'll take that win. Dylan Stevens got the ball, centre wing, there was a 50-minute penalty. I just got off track because this game, it's stop flow, it's just stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. So I'm trying to give it as best as I can. The Church from 100 out, takes 5 steps to Tasmanian, kicks it deep inside 30. Nankervis, Dersma, dropped the ball, got shoot. Trembuff, it's a whistle. Holding! Oh, when Dersma got rid of the ball, I don't think. Looks like he almost just dropped it. And then it was still holding on, so free kick to Dersma for holding on. So Dersma's kicking. Oh, I can hear the boos. Oh, I thought they should have been holding the ball when quick disposal. Don't know how I got rid of it, just. Yeah, exactly. And the commentators are going with Ben Dixon. So Dersma, 30 meters out. Left side full line's on, go for a snap. 1, 2, 3, step, goes on left foot, snap. And didn't make the distance, and you can hear the loud cheer from Richmond. Again, the footy gods didn't want him to score that. Because just very fortunate to get the free kick. Zane Dersma. High-end young talent. Top 4 pick a number of years ago. Football family. Got 4 siblings in the AFL. Xavier, Zane Dersma. Last year's pick 1 William Dersma. And they've got a sister, Jasmine Dersma, plays for Callan, I think now. She was at Port Adelaide until she got trained a couple of years ago. I think it's Callan. Now, Seth Campbell goes straight to the North Melbourne in Richmond's forward line. Seth Campbell's high up and running. Can Lafu mark this? Goes up. Oh, he took a chest mark! Lafu! Man, he took a chest mark fairly direct in front. Is that in front of Zeri? Lafu, well done. The ball went sky high, rocketed up in the air to Mars, came down, and he had the big ruck on the Zeri trying to spool it. It takes a chest mark, not an overhead mark, a chest mark. Lafu, 35 direct in front, coming back from ACL knee injury this year. Was doing good last year until with his knee. Lafu, kick, say goal! The Tigers got the third. Richmond's kicked the last 2. North Melbourne kicked the first 2 goals this second quarter. Now the Tigers kicked the last 2. And now the game is back to a 1 point. Well done. This is not a good game. What? Oh no, how do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this? I forget how to get rid of this thing. What's that do? The ball's back in the centre. I did a mistake with the chat thing. Yeah. 22 to 23. The Wardlaw. 1-2. Back to Wardlaw. Kicks it planally. Diving cash. Marked by Spargo. Charlie. We marked 2 goals in 30 seconds. He's marked at 35. No, say 40 minutes back in the front. Charlie Spargo. The former Premiership D. How do I get rid of this thing? How do I get rid of this emoji? Oh. Emoji's stuck. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, you do other stuff. 40 minutes back in front, Charlie Spargo. First year on North Melbourne's list from Melbourne. He's missed! He has missed! Click on in the black bar. No? Oh, wrong one. Right. So, alright, now I've done something. My bad. Oops. I got back on. Oops. Oh yeah, it's 24 to 22. We've got 3 of time left. 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Now it's 3 minutes and 31. Rest in peace, Richie Benno. One of my favourite commentators of all time. Him and Bruce McElhaney. That's why I love cricket back in the day, Richie Benno. But the ball's going to be out 60 metres from North Melbourne's goal. I won't put this. Spargo's gonna get a free kick on Lasso. 70 out from North's goal. You can hear the boos. Larky couldn't mark it. Now, Toronto to Brown. Now it's hit a target. To Green. Lafau gets 2 players. McDonald. But now McDonald should get this. He handles to Zerha. Zerha, centre defensive wing, kicks it long to centre forward on Wardlaw against 2 players. Gets Houghton, Prestia. Larky tries to get the ground ball, couldn't. Picked up by Taranto, the former Giant. Kicks it to the centre. Oh! Was that Houghton? I couldn't see. Now play on the centre to the Kangaroos. Counter attack. Bad kick. But Spargo couldn't get it to Kosansky. Now Costanza tries to get his ball back, handles up Spargo. Blair Myers, left foot, deep, poor kick. Easy uncontested mark taken by the Richmond player. And that looks like Fawcett. He's got the sun and shadow. I can't really see the numbers. Liam Fawcett. Now, Tom Brown kicks it out more. Poor kick. Dylan Stevens, ex-Swans, marked at 70 out from North. Minute and 57 second left. This will be an important goal. Whoever can kick it, if anyone does kick before half time or leading up to half time. Stevens chips it laterally to Caleb Daniel, the ex-Doggy. Uses his left foot, kicks it deep inside 30 for the Roos. Trendbuff, 6-1 hand and juggles one hand. What a mark by Trendbuff. Well done. Well done. This kid is talent. Second year. Last year, what a steal was taken last year's mid-season draft. Trendbuff. Cooper Trendbuff. One hand. Stick one hand in the air and almost stuck to it and then just juggled with one hand so the second time. So minute 15 left, Cooper Trendbuff. He'll be kicking from, he's only played 17 games, but doing all 25 metres on a 30-degree angle. Right to left as a left footer, right footer. Oh, he's just snuck it in. It went right, it went left, and then went back right. There is swirly wins at the MCG, but not in general. Not that bad to affect this game overall. 4-6-30 the Kangaroos. The Tigers, 3-4-22, 8-point margin to the Kangaroos. As I'm in the song, was it? Join in the chorus, sing and sail along Nth Melbourne. Whoever wins this game, I'll sing the song. And you got the Richmond, Tigerland. Who will I sing? The Tiger song or the Nth Melbourne? The Join the Chorus or the Tigerland song? Who's gonna win? 58 seconds left. The ball's in the centre. The Kangaroos up us 8 with 52 seconds of the second quarter. Richmond pumps the ball inside 50. Campbell. Olga tries to fend off the Nth Melbourne player. Might be done. Yep, ping on the ball, done. Try take on the player and didn't dispose. So free kick to Nth Melbourne with 34 seconds left in a deep in defensive 30 for the Kangaroos. I assume that they're not going to try to score. Just waste time. McDonald drives along to near the centre wing. Congestion. Bounce up. That's right. I had to make it. Join in the Tigers. The Kangaroo land. No, I don't. Yeah, that's right. I had to make I'll make a mash. I'll mash it up. I'll mash up the Richmond and Nth Melbourne song. Because I think Nth Melbourne's what? Join in the chorus? Richmond's Tigerland. Tigers of old will be the Kangaroos of old. Kangaroo land. 8 seconds left, 70 out. It'll be interesting doing a mashup. The ball's gone out, and that's it. It's half time. So Nth Melbourne lead by 8 points at half time. Oh wow! Just to keep myself entertained, let's just say the quality of this game from the games I've done this week. Fremantle Geelong was an awesome game. Gold Coast was disappointing against Hawthorn. Hawthorn were good. The quality of the Crows game and Melbourne, they were good passage of play, but there was other poor passage of play. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the stats. So we'll start with the home side. They've only got 3 single goal kickers, 1-2 Lafu, Sam Cumming and Elgar respectively. In terms of ball getters for the Richmond Tigers, Tom Brown has 16, James Teresi has 14 as well as Sam Banks. Jaden Short has 13 as well as Sam Cumming. Seth Campbell has 12 and Tim Taranto. Therefore, they're the leading ball getters for Richmond Football Club. Now we look at the North Melbourne stats. The leading goal kickers for North Melbourne. Only multiple goal kick in this game. Cooper Trenbar for 2, and then all singles to Wardlaw and Nick Larkey. The leading ball getters for the North Melbourne is Callum Daniel in defence for 20, Harry Sheezer in the middle with 17, as well as Luke Parker, respectively. Jai Sinkin has 13, Charlie Spargo has 10, as well as Kobe Machucha, and 9 to Dylan Stevens and Luke Davis-Juniaki, respectively. Alright, they're the halftime stats of the two respective sides. So we've just got 80 odd minutes, and yep, I'll see you after halftime, Ned, and everyone else. So I've got to get a drink as well. I scoffed some food quickly. That's why I was 30 seconds late. So I'll reconvene after halftime and see you guys all, ladies and gentlemen, all later in just under 80 minutes time. In the meantime, I've got some multiple choice questions that you can play around with. All right, see you shortly. In 2019, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Jack Riewoldt, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Jeremy Cameron with 67 goals. In 2020, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Geelong Cats, or C. West Coast Eagles? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Richmond Tigers. In 2019, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Matt Rowell, B. Jamar Ugle-Hagan, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Matt Rowell. In 2015, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Cyril Rioli, B. Luke Hodge, or C. Sam Mitchell? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Cyril Rioli. In 2024, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Patrick Cripps with 45 votes. In 2020, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Jamar Ugle-Hagan? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Jamar Ugle-Hagan. In 2024, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Charlie Cameron, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Will Ashcroft? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Will Ashcroft. In 2013, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Josh Kennedy, or C. Jared Ruffhead? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Jared Ruffhead with 68 goals. In 2015, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Patrick Dangerfield, or C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Nat Fyfe with 31 votes. In 2023, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Sydney Swans, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Brisbane Lions? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is B. Collingwood Magpies. In 2014, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Paddy McCartan, or C. Jacob Wittering? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Paddy McCartan. In 2023, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Bobby Hill, B. John DeGoey, or C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Bobby Hill. In 2014, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Josh Kennedy, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Lance Buddy Franklin with 67 goals. In 2023, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Lachlan Neale with 31 votes. In 2022, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Geelong Cats, or C. Sydney Swans? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Geelong Cats. In 2023, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Harry McKay, B. Charlie Curnow, C. Jesse Hogan? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Charlie Curnow with 78 goals. In 2016, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Patrick Dangerfield, C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is B. Patrick Dangerfield with 35 votes. In 2015, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Jacob Wittering? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Jacob Wittering. In 2022, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Patrick Dangerfield, B. Isaac Smith, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Isaac Smith. In 2017, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Tom Mitchell, C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is A. Dustin Martin with 36 votes. In 2021, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Melbourne Demons, B. Collingwood Magpies, C. Western Bulldogs? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Melbourne Demons. In 2016, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Sam Walsh? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Andrew McGrath. In 2020, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, C. Dustin Martin. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2016, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Josh Kennedy? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Josh Kennedy with 80 goals. In 2022, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Ollie Wines? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Patrick Cripps with 29 votes. In 2014, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Hawthorn Hawks, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Western Bulldogs? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Hawthorn Hawks. In 2017, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Lance Buddy Franklin with 69 goals. In 2019, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Melbourne Demons, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Richmond Tigers? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Richmond Tigers. In 2021, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, C. Ollie Wines? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Ollie Wines with 36 votes. In 2019, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, C. Dustin Martin? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2017, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Matt Rowell, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Sam Walsh? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Cam Rayner. In 2018, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Jack Riewoldt, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Jack Riewoldt with 65 goals. In 2018, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Luke Shoei, B. Jack Darling, or C. Tom Barras? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Luke Shoei. in 2017? Who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Western Bulldogs? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Richmond Tigers. In 2021, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Jason Horne-Francis. In 2017, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, or C. Dustin Martin? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2018, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Tom Mitchell, C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Tom Mitchell with 38 votes. In 2016, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Western Bulldogs, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Brisbane Lions? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Western Bulldogs. In 2020, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Harry McKay, B. Charlie Curnow, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Tom Hawkins with 42 goals. In 2023, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Harley Reid. In 2014, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Sirioli, B. Luke Hodge, or C. Sam Mitchell? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Luke Hodge. In 2021, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Harry McKay, B. Charlie Curnow, C. Jesse Hogan? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Welcome back, everyone. Just trying to get my sound back on. Eventually got it back on. So, yeah. What do you reckon, viewers? Can North Melbourne continue this and win the game? Or Richmond can make win this game? North are favourites for this game. So we're just waiting for the ball to start. Bounce in the centre. Alright. Karen Buffin right, wins it. Sheezer gets tackled. Through the ball, hold the ball, free kick to Richmond in the centre. No advantage. No advantage to the Tigers. Right. Free kick to Tim Taranto, the ex-Giant, in the centre. Now, kicks it inside 50. Punch by Nate Curvers. Oh, North Melbourne player taken high. Great kick. Is that Machercha? Daniel. Centre wing. No mark. Play on. to North. Now, Shields' kick was smothered, but now LDU handballs it for 40 out. Shields. Konstanty goes for a right foot snap. Misses. First score of the third quarter. First score of the second half. So North Melbourne's got behind. 4-7-31. It's a blusty condition, all that. So, I guess it's just a stat of the two sides where they're at in the ladder. Richmond, what? Second bottom, North Melbourne, what? Fifth, sixth bottom? But North Melbourne wins this. They're in contention to be, they might be, what, half a game behind in the wild card or even. I can't remember what the ladder says. Let's have a look on the website. I think they have the live ladder. So right now, live ladder says North Melbourne are 10th. But if St Kilda wins, then they jump back. Yeah. Wow. If North Melbourne wins this game, there'll be equal wildcard round swap. 10th. Well, so Dylan Stevens to Jarsinkin. Aiden Gore kicks it out wide on the wing. Trent Bath didn't mark it. Arnold. Oh, he's lost his headband. Cole Arnold was taken pick 2 in the mid-season draft a number of weeks ago. He lost his headband. Cole Arnold. Something that's his name. Arnold. A-N-N-A-N-D. Yeah. So the ball's out center wing. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. And hit subscribe so you don't miss the next games and footy tips and videos that I make during the AFL season. Alright. Wilson was taken high. Defensive 50 for the Tigers. Free kick. Seth Campbell takes one bounce. Tries a sprint. Almost got tugged by Konstanty. Now, Stephen Grill, who's a running halfback in last year's draft, kicks inside 50. Now, Coleman dives on it. Oh, he hasn't got rid of it. He hasn't got rid of it. Oh, the Richmond faithful not happy. Ooh. Ooh. Bounce up 40 metres out in Richmond's goal. Well, thank you for subscribing to my channel. 852, really appreciate that. Larky's got the ball. Defensive centre. Defensive 60, he has to go that high up to get the ball. Kicks out wide to the Tasmanian, Kobe Machercha. Defensive wing. Cheezel. Kicks it. Center wing. Ooh. They gave the Mark Pye. Oh, fortunate for Jar Simpkin, the former captain. Kicks it. Dangerous. Luke Parker marks it over Rioli. Handballs it to Cam Daniel from 70 out. Handballs it. Risky. Cheezel has lost the ball in the centre. Slaps it backwards. Head support Lucky. To McDonald. The core who kicks it out wide. And he finds. Is that Harvey? It looks like Cooper Harvey. Yes, it is. Cheezel from 80 out. Kicks inside 50. Lucky dropped it. Now the ball's deep inside 20, 30 metres in North Sword line. Pack of players. Even Real is in defence, helping out for the Tigers. Now dump kick inside 50 from McDonald. Good luck marking this high kick. And then Kermis, the defender for Richmond, does. I mean, good luck for the North forward to mark, I should say. Now he kicks it out wide. Size on the wing. Umpire says it's not 15 pound. Chips it. Hits Noah Bolter. Centre wing for the Tigers, playing up forward today. Hubs it. Inside 50. And McDonald back on the flight. Free kick. But advantage to the Kangaroos. LDU. Oh, shit. Oh, the Richmond player was taken high. That looks like Cummings, isn't it? Banks. Free kick to Sam Banks, 80 out from goal. If Richmond can get the first goal, this makes it interesting. Kicks it out wide. Looks like Broad from 100 out. Back to Banks. Deep into the goal square. Bolter trying to fly. Soccer by Tsonsi, no. Now there's Lookman players in the goal square. Just standing next to the goal square. Richmond aren't coming out. They're just standing. He can't rush it deliberate. Just wait for the Richmond player to push it over the line. McDonald's just standing next to the behind post for like 10 seconds, and then the Richmond player just pushed him. He's like, I can't rush it, I'll get done deliberate. You gotta find a replay if you can. McDonald's just standing next to the behind line for like 10 seconds, and waiting for the Richmond players to pressure on him, or tackle him so he can just roll over the full behind. Now look where was got the ball in the corridor in the centre. Dylan Stevens from 80 out, handles it backwards. LDU. I mean, Konstanski. Jules the first for the Kangaroos off the second half. Jacob Konstanski, a former first rounder picked from Sydney, 18 or 19 range 4 years ago. And it's his second year on North Melbourne's list after being traded from Sydney Swans. 5-7-37. North Melbourne win this before the St Kilda game. They'll be in the 10th wildcard round spot. By St Kilda wins, they got better percentage. They'll be in the same win-loss as St Kilda. So North fighting for a wildcard. Them and Cowan and St Kilda, Collingwood, all fighting for that 10th ninth spot to get into the wildcard. Wow. 37-23. North Melbourne's building a small gap. 14-point lead margin. Trent Barth in ruck against Nank Coast. Who was on his jersey if we had the ball? No, I must have played on. Taranto in the centre. Kicks it forward. High ball. Good luck marking that. Sonzi. Zerha tackled him. Did he get rid of it? Oh, no. Bounce up. 70 out from Richmond's goal. 70 metres out. 70 metres out. Now, Wardlaw, defensive 40 for the Kangaroos. Kick it. Defensive wing, Darling. Good spoil. Blum Myers. Finlay Sullivan in the centre. Kick it. Can they mark it over the slingshot? 1-on-1. Larkey. Larkey against Forza. Larkey gets tackled. Oh, breaks the tackle easily. He slips. The two Richmond defenders come and help. Oh, and then the Richmond now drops the ball. Oh, how did Broad get rid of that? Wallstein, I mean, how did he get rid of that? Darn, holding the ball, Wallstein. Holding the ball. Incorrect disposal, I should say. 15-20 minutes to back in front. Should be a free kick to, is it Cooper Trenbarth? Looks like it's on me Trenbarth. He's already got 2 goals. Richmond had the ball, defense just mucking around the ball in defense. Watson did a blind turn and had the incorrect disposal, and yeah, done on the ball. And Cooper Trenbarth's already got 3 goals. No, 2. 3. I'll check. He's got 2. But 25 direct in front. He should kick this Cooper Trenbarth. Mid-season draft last year. What a recruit. 17 games has been so awesome. Trenbarth, 15 directly in front. He's drilled her. The Kangaroos are running away slowly. They've got the first 2 of the second half. Well, first 3. No. 6-7-43 to Rose. 3-5-23. Your Maltese looking good, Nettie. North Melbourne looking in a strong position. North Melbourne up by 20, played 9 minutes. Look, North Melbourne's kicked only 3 goals. So well done to the Rose. If you are enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All subscribers will be totally much appreciated. And yeah, and what a goal. Did that get you pumped? We've had only 9 goals in this whole game. In the commentator say Nick Wilson's got to take that spin move out of his back. Oh, the ball's back inside. Nate Kobus jumps over Xeri, but Xeri gets the ball, pumps it inside 50 for the Roos. Oh, was Jack Darling held on to from Arnold? Yes. Free kick to North Melbourne. Kick this and I reckon it's game over. Richmond was competitive against Brisbane Lions last week for the first 2.5, 3 quarters, and then the Lions, well, basically in the second half, the Lions exploded and dominated. So, Jack Darling, 35 direct in front, the veteran from West Coast Eagle, won a premiership with the Eagles in 2018 from 35 out, almost direct in front. JD has missed. Normally he kicks those. Missed opportunity for JD. Jack Darling. 6-8-44. North. Richmond 3-5-23. North Melbourne up by 21. And from the kick out, just hit Sam Banks, light clear. Banks defensive 20. Now has a kick along down the wing, centre defensive wing. Off hands. Aiden Cole kicks it forward. And good defensive mark by the defender, Miller. Switches it to Wolstein. Is Tommy handles it? Now. Short slips. Now just ice. Oh, poor handball. And is that Lasso? Was out? Looks like it'll be out on the 50-metre line. And bouncer or boundary through. 50 metres out. North Melbourne up by 21. They've kicked the last 3 goals for this game. Taylor Goad beats Nankervis, handballs it to Wardlaw. Short. Campbell gets tackled. Bounce up 40 metres from North Melbourne's goal. Nankervis or Bolter hits that. Banks gets tackled, can't break the tackle. Bounce up 40 metres out from the Kangaroos. North Melbourne's goal. Bounce up. Bolter won that. Now, Campbell kicks it down the line on the wing. Off. Punched by a combo and the ball's gone out. Close to centre wing. Boundary throw. Now, umpire throws the ball, centre wing. So we bounce up centre wing now. Bottom of the pile was LDU. Slightly looks dazed. Luke Davis Yaki. So Goad. The Nate wins that. Sullivan gives it to Sheasel to count Daniel. LDU drives inside 50. And poor kick. Good mark by Cole Arnab. The mid-season pick 2 in the mid-season draft a couple of weeks ago. Now, short. Defensive wing for the Tigers, kick it to the wing. Lafu has beat 4 players. And Lafau gets a free kick against 4 North Melbourne defenders. Last week he had like 3-4 lines on him all afternoon. Good luck being a forward when we're getting double, triple team. Huh. Jaden Short from 80 out, kicks it inside, deep inside 50. Off Nankerv's hands. The dump kick from North Melbourne out of defence. Good mark by Prestia. He had Naki behind him. Naki was like 20 centimetres taller than him. So he chips it, the centre wing. Now North Melbourne switches it. Richmond switches to Arnold. Now, from 60 out, Richmond kicks out wide into the pocket. Looks like James Rice. From 45 metres out, left side full line near the boundary. 9 minutes and 45 seconds left. Can they kick this James Rice? Jump on board and subscribe to the channel if you love AFL chat like this. And Josiah's kick has gone out on the full. Free kick to the Kangaroos near their defensive behind post. Now Parker, the former Swans champion, takes the kick. And good mark from Nick Wolstein. Plays on quickly. Oh, what a mark! Inside 50. What a mark! I can't see the person's face that took the mark. They're showing the camera on someone else, Jack Darling. I can't see who marked it. Taj Houghton, that was. It plays on quickly. Jan Short doesn't make it. But Ty Houghton, what a mark. He's only had 3 disposals today. But he was the first round of draft pick 2 years ago in the draft. And he was highly rated, but the year before the draft, no, on the draft year, he did his knee. But he was rated top 5 before he did his knee. Houghton. Alright, Dersma's got the ball in centre wing. Gives it a combine to Daniel. Centre wing kicks it out wide to Spargo. Him and Dersma both got the headband, Spargo and Dersma. One bounce from centre up, Spargo kicks it. Hits the man on the leg. That's Harry Sheezel. Give me some cheezels. Cheezel. Especially when you put the cheezels on your fingers. Eat off that. Yum. Then you go, I know it sounds disgusting. Lick the cheeses off your finger because you still got leftovers stuck. From 45 out, left side full on, 45-degree angle. The only positive thing is he's a right footer. He can naturally kick the ball and move it right to left. He's had 21 disposals. 4 of those were clearances, 9 contested. Sheezel from 45. Poor kick. It's looking like it's going to the behind post. And Trent Buff couldn't mark it behind. 6-9 now, 45. Twenty-one point lead to the Tigers, 6-9-45 to North Melbourne. North Melbourne 6-9-45 to the Tigers, 3-6-4. I know. This game. I gotta do some washing after this game. I should have done it at half time. Such is life. Understand this game. Oh, wow. There's the ball centre wing. LDU try to take on 2 players, breaks the tackle, handballs straight to a Richmond player. Now, Church on the centre wing just dumps it inside 50. Hard ball. Charlie Spargo gets the ball first, 3 minutes on the boundary. Snaps it. Oh, good pass. Trent Barth. He's already had 3 goals. The shining light in this game. Cooper, Trent Barth. He's marked a, say, 30 metres out on a 35-degree angle on the left side. So, good for a right footer. Left side of the goals. Trent Barth going for goal number 4. He's had, 9 disposals. And from 9, 5 of those have been kicks and 4 handballs. Trent Barth. What a pick up in the mid-season draft last year. Cooper Trent Barth. I'm going to back him to kick this. He's a pretty good kicker. Aims at the right post and snacks it right to left. No one to the Roos. They're running away. Richmond need the next 3. Well, the next one, certainly. They need the next one for sure. They're stamping their Florida to the Kangaroos. 7 goals, 9-51. Richmond Tigers, 3-6-24. Richmond in trouble. It's more than likely that the game might be gone. And if you're enjoying this stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as all your subscribers are totally, all the subscribers are very important and I really much appreciate it. And I enjoy the interaction, yeah. So, what do you reckon, viewers? Do you think the Kangaroos will just blow this game apart and win easily, 40, 50 point plus? The Kangaroos are up by 27 with 6 minutes and 21 seconds left. Alright, back in the centre. So North Melbourne's kicked 4 consecutive goals. Cooper Trent Barth has kicked 4 in a row. Ball's in the centre again. Then Curvis tries to grab it. He does use his left foot. Rioli? I haven't called much of him. I think he had about 2 or 3 disposals. So Maurice Rioli Jr.'s marked it from 80 out from goal. Richmond hasn't kicked the goal for the last 28 minutes. Rioli pumps it inside 50. Oh, free kick. Olga was pushed. He's going to be kicking from 40 out, pushed by Luke McDonald. Say 40 out on a 45-degree angle. Left side full line. It's not going to be easy, but Olga is a good kicker. He's normally a clean kicker. So Up back Olga, he's a good kicker. 35 meters, 40 meters out on a 45-degree angle, left side forward. He can just aim for the right goal post and just let bend back right to left as a right footer. And he done the outside, went right, left, and then hits the post. A drop punt banana. The angle. Oh, that was strange. The ball. This ball does a lot of funny things, this AFL football. You kick it like a drop punt and the ball moves like a helicopter or floater. You can just kick it normal. Alright, Spargo from defensive 60. Now Taranto gets the ball from 60 out. Handballs it straight to Wardlaw. Now Wardlaw handballs it quickly. Can Sheasel get this? He does, but misses Spargo. But Spargo somehow still gets it. Handballs it Machercha. Got his speed. Goes sideways and handballs. To a player. Back to Machercha. Handballs it to Parker. Now, Cooper Harvey, the son of the gun, Brent Harvey. The second all-time AFL games played. I think he's played 427 for his dad was retired. Premiership player for North Melbourne Kangaroos in 1999. Brent Harvey. So now, the ball's back on the wing. And Alga's got the ball in the centre wing. 51-25. The Roos lead by 26 points. That's 4 goals to their lead by. Right, long down line. Zerha punches it. Now Chisais kicks inside 50. Touch, play on. Can Lafau put some pressure? Lafau. Daniel handballs it straight to Rioli Jr. He gets tackled. So bounce up, Fermi's out from Richmond's goal. Richmond need I'm saying obvious, Richmond need the next goal batting. Rioli snaps. It's not bending back behind. 3-8. Three goals, 8-26 Tigers. They're trailing by 25 points. North Melbourne 7-9-51. But all the time, both teams were on 1-1-7 apiece. So we've only had one goal in this third. No, we only had a couple goals in this third quarter. Now the ball's on the centre wing, and there's like half a dozen players standing there. Three minutes and 18 seconds left. Centre wing, boundary throw or bounce up. Zeri hits it to Sheasel. Does the spin move, gets tackled by Taranto. Bounce up. Front of the centre wing, bounce up. Zeri hits it backwards. LDU gets ball, does a step over. Handballs backwards to Dylan Stevens. The Machercha back to Stevens. He's on his right side. He's a left footer. Has to just give a quick handball to Harvey. Down the line. A good spoil by Chisais. But now, can Darling get this clear possession? No. Kosowski kicks it to Spargo too high. I'm saying Thursday, I should say. Now, Campbell keeps it back in for Richmond, but straight to normal. Then Sheasel hits it to Machercha from 50 out. Colby Machercha. Young gun from Tasmania. Machercha. There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Can Machercha kick this? Colby Machercha from 50 out. Slight angle. Will he make the desert? It's bending. No. But scored by the Tigers effectively. That's what? 7-10. 7 goals, 10-52. Now. Richmond player takes the kick out, and that was Fawcett kicks it, Bolter couldn't mark it. Spargo to Daniel. Now, Seth Campbell, defensive 40 for the Tigers, kicks it, play on the wing, long sliding mark. That looks like Forster that marked it. Kicks it down the wing to Brown. Kicks it. Now, inside 50 for Richmond. Poor kick by Cameron straight to the North Melbourne player. Sonsi tries to keep it in. And the ball's gone out. 50 metres. Richmond's full line. Boundary throw. The boundary throw 50 metres out from Richmond's goal. And now, the ball's gone out again, 50 metres out from Richmond's goal. Boundary throw 50 metres out from Richmond. Oh, that's a North Melbourne supporter they're just showing. He's got like a soccer haircut, soccer ball style with the black dots of the soccer ball shaped his hair. World Cup fever. World Cup fever. So still waiting for the boundary throw. And yeah. If you're enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All subscribers will be much appreciated. Wow, they pluck a Lasso. Free kick to North Melbourne, defensive 50. Richmond faithfuls aren't happy before this. Before that, they'll be even unhappier. Is that a word? Unhappier? Or will be unsatisfied. Now, Miller, Sozzy, they got numbers in centre wing. Anand kicks it. Oh, straight to a North. Poor kick. Parker. Now, LDU. Parker, centre wing. High looping ball. Good luck marking that. Anand, good inside the mark. But a pick 2 of the last month's, or a couple of weeks ago, mid-season draft. 52, North Melbourne. Richmond 26. There's 31 seconds left. They'll just play for time. 25 seconds. Richmond down by 26. That's 5 goals. They need 5 goals in the last quarter to win the game and keep North goalless. They haven't scored a goal for over 35 minutes, so they've got to take the game on in the last quarter. Sherry takes a mark, centre wing with 14 seconds left for the Kangaroos. You think it'll just chip it and then player take a mark and that's it. And 4 seconds, so mature Sheasel just wastes time. So that's it, everyone. It is 3/4 time. And what a game. So that's 3/4 time, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully you're enjoying this watch along. And if you haven't subbed, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more of my AFL live stream, free tips and other videos that I make during the AFL season. So thank you for listening, and let's have a look at the stats. So for Richmond, only 3 goal kickers, Lafu, Cumming and Olga, and the highest ball getters are 21 to Banks, 20 to Seth Campbell, 9 to Short, 18 to Trzeski, 18 to Brown and 16 to Taranto. So the ball getters and goal kickers for the Richmond Football Club. For the North Melbourne Football Club, their leading goal kickers are Cooper Trenbar, 4 straight, brilliant kicking. Then singles to Wardlaw, Larky and Kozatsky. The leading ball getters for the Kangaroos are Daniel with 30, Sheasel with 27, Luke Parker with 24, then 17 to Simpkin and Machercha respectively, and then 16 disposal, I should say, to Spargo and LDU, or Luke Davis and Yaki, and 14 to Dylan Stevens. So they're the goals and goal kickers and the ball getters for the 2 respective sides. And I'll see all just for the start of the last quarter. Alright, I'll be back in just over 4 minutes time. welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3/4 time. Low scoring game on a Sunday. I wish it was Saturday. Gotta get back to work tomorrow. Can't sleep in. Yeah. So Sunday RV game or Sunday lunchtime, 1:50 p.m. Eastern, or here in 12:40 Adelaide. 12:45. So North Melbourne lead by 26. They're doubling the score at half at 3/4 time. The Kangaroos 7-10-52. Richmond Tiger Football Club 3-8-26. Down by 26. They haven't been gone fast, Richmond, and listen to the commentators. I agree with Cam Mooney. Just take the game on. If they continue playing like this, not playing like slow ball movement, they're going to lose irrespectively. Might as well take the game on. You might lose by 40 or you might win the game. Just go for it. Yes, you're going to risk to make some mistakes, but I'd rather try to win the game than defend and only lose by 20. I'd rather go for it, you lose by 45, whatever. It is what it is. Or you win and steal the game. Take the game on. And make the game exciting for us viewers. And for me. I know I'm being selfish. Just waiting for the clock. The commentators say they need to be... Alright, the ball's been bounced. Bang! Nate Curvis against Trenbath. Kick 4 straight Trenbath, and he helps ruck as a second forward. As a second ruckman. Taranto. Got blocked by Finis. But now Sam Cumming from the centre kicks it up forward. 2-on-1. Easy mark. Easy mark by the North Melbourne defender. Look at the height. So Zerha. Down the line. Oh, good mark by Tristan Ezeri. Oh, Nick Walsh has got the height. Ezeri. Now, Wardlaw's got the ball in the centre wing. Had to take a hard mark. Now, Wardlaw from centre wing. Pumps it inside 50. Trenbath! No! Off hands. Christian. Short soccers it. Now, Olga tries to take the player on. He tried to take on the North Melbourne player. And well done. Good tackle to Aidan Claw, the former Giant. Now Machercha inside 50. Hits a Tiger. Finds Jacob Konskansky. 45 minutes to reckon in front. If he kicks this, definitely over. Oh, thank you. Oh, no, handball. To Sheasel. LDU. He was going to kick from 45 to reckon in front. I'm not sure why he played on handball. He was in a good angle. Now Cam Mooney is complaining. Now he was basically saying, well, in the KO, Mooney was like, if you can't go from 45 to reckon in front, why on that full play? I'm just taking an abstract. So yeah, I was shocked. Konstanty had a mark for 45, and he handled the play and run when he had the strict in front, and he didn't have to play on. Anyways, I'm just listening to Cam Mooney, Premiership player for Geelong and North Melbourne. Play that great Geelong side. As a 19 or 20-year-old, he won a flag with North Melbourne in 1999. Then George's brother, so Cameron, who was his brother? Jason Mooney. So, forward line, oh, good mark. Is that Larkin? Arnold's headband's fallen off. Lucky. Hasn't scored today. No, I apologise. He's got 1 goal for 9 disposals. Nick Larky. Good hands. 45 out. 45-degree angle on the right side of the forward line. Can NL kick this? Nick Larky. Nick Larky from 48. 49. Kicked it, hooked it wide. Behind. What's that? 7 goals, 12-54 to the Kangaroos. So Richmond 3-8-26. North Melbourne 7-12-54. North Melbourne's had 9 scoring shots compared to Richmond 11. Off hands. Bolter gets tackled by Charlie Combo. Bounce up 90 metres out from Richmond's goal. North Melbourne's goal. If you're enjoying this stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Alright. Zeri hits the ball. Now, So many players and a quick chip from Blummies. Now Wardlaw from 50 out. Wardlaw! This game is over. 2 goals to Wardlaw. This game is over. I can definitely say this game is finished. Over. Game over. North Melbourne by 34 points. Richmond has only scored 3 goals, 8. They need 6 goals to win this game. I can get responsible. I can put my house on it and say North Melbourne's going to win this game. Game over. I repeat, game over. 8-12-60 the Rose. Richmond 3-8-26. Richmond don't look like scoring a goal. Wardlaw high in draft pick. What, pick 4, pick 2, or top 4 in a couple of years ago in 2022 draft. Playing his 50th game is where he got 2 goals today. When their midfield's like your Sheasel, Wardlaw, Machercha, Dersma, when these kids all play 150 games together, North Melbourne will be scary. And you got Larky won't be old by the time these kids play. Bolter goes for a banana! Goal to the Tigers! It carried. Finally, we'll say hooray! Richmond has kicked a goal! I gotta look for the North Melbourne club song and sing that when they win. 28-point lead to the Kangaroos with 16 minutes and 40. I gotta look for the North Melbourne club song because every time a team wins, I always sing their club song. So they'll be joining. I gotta look for the North Melbourne club song. They'll be joining the chorus. So I need to look for that. So well done to Bolter. A banana check side from 35 out. So 4-8-32 to 8-12-60. Alright. Now Coast gets the ball from Ruck, but gets tackled. Now, back in Ruck. Zeri gets the ball. Oh, 2 players with headgear on. Zeri and Daniel next to each other. Headgear. They're both different height. Zeri's like 200 centimeters. Daniel's like only 170. So like a 3 centimeter, 25, 30 centimeter difference between the 2 players. Now, Dion presses free kick, I heard. Now, inside 50 from Toronto. Hits a target. No Bolter. He's got a big, powerful kick. And Bolter from 50 out. So Bolter from 50 out. He has hooked the... He's kicked it! Back-to-back goals for Richmond. They struggled to kick a goal in the third, and they'll kick back-to-back goals in the last minute. Interesting. Since I said the game was over, they kicked 2 quick goals. I won't change my mind unless they kick another 2 quick goals in the next 3 minutes. Could we? Could we? Richmond down by 22. 5-8-38 the Tigers. The Kangaroos 8-12-60. That's right. Was it Amulai Fappa? I totally agree. Richmond need a minimum next 2 goals in the next 5 minutes. They need to bring this deficit. They're down by 22. They need to get this deficit to like 10 points in the next with 5 minutes left at least, or 7 minutes left. So could we? No. Sheasel, Constancy to Jai Simpkins. Darling takes the one. Now, from 80 out. Simpkin kicks it inboard. Sozzy. Now, Richmond, can they go? Short. Toronto. Back to Short. Jaden Short, just run, take the game on the lead. And Houghton from 80 out kicks it. Lafu! Lafu has marked it from 45 on a 45-degree angle. He's a left foot, I believe. Or is he right? Let's take the game on, Richmond. Why not? Continue not if they just play the normal game, they'll lose. But just take the game on. You never know. Lafu, the foul. He's had one goal. The foul. Oh, he's a right foot. It's gonna be a tough kick for right foot. The foul. It's going left. He's missed. Not coming back. Behind. Richmond need to lock this ball inside 50. Get some more balls inside 50. Lock it up and hopefully cause a turnover by the North Melbourne defenders. Now, defensive 30, Charlie Spargo. Charles hit the target. Oh, intercept marked by Brown from 60 up. Brown kicks it. Oh, he misses the other loose play. Missed him. Missed Bolter. Terrible kick from Brown. Now North Melbourne can slingshot that kick by Brown. They had a loose play ball and missed him from 5 minutes. Now North got the ball in the centre. Now it could cost him. Oh, Simpkin, McDonald Trump. No. But Spargo from 60. Handballs to the Machercha. Now, Larky. Larky runs into shoes and grabs his own head. Your own player can't give a free kick against your own player. It was funny. Larky his head ran into Sheezel and was grabbing his head for a free kick, but he ran into Sheezel, so you can't get a free kick when you get collided by your own teammate. Now, dump kick by Richmond defense. Good mark by Zerha. Defensive 60 for the Roos. Forward 60 for North Melbourne. Zerha from 60 out. Pumps it deep. Deep. Oh, Zeri marks the kicks this. That should be game over. Tristan, but that kick, that turnover by Brown. He had the ball from 70. Bolter was by himself, missed him from 5 minutes, and North Melbourne was able to transition. If Bolter marked that 30 minutes back in front, he would have kicked that. It would have been down by 15. But now it's a 12-point turnaround. If Tristan Ezeri from 25 out, 20 out should kick this, he has drilled it and the game is finished. North Melbourne will win this, I reckon. 12-point turnaround. Poor kick from Brown. Cost them the game. Should have had another goal, the Tigers. But then they lost the ball and then North Melbourne switched it, so it's a 12-point turnaround. Instead of being 45 to 60, it's 66 to 39 and North Melbourne take the lead back to 27 points. And that should be smooth sailing, I reckon. Oh yeah, thank you for sub. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, what a goal. And if that got you pumped, smash that subscribe button, because it'll be totally much be appreciated. Alright. 27 point, balls back in the center. Goad. No. Bolter kicks it long inside 40. Houghton goes to a specky. Couldn't mark it. Parker just got rid of the ball. Coleman had to get rid of the ball with a goal square. Advantage to Richmond. Gone. To the Tigers. Goal to the Tigers. Good tackle. Foot pressure inside 50. And goal to Richmond. Liam Fawcett. Good tackle from him. Fawcett. And then he got his own ball and then kicked it. Played on. But he could just walk behind a mark and kick 10 minutes back in front. Instead of playing on the goal square. But I can't, mate. Yeah. And I've got to do some washing after this game. So last week I did stream of both games. This one I went straight to the second game, but this one, when this game concludes, I had to do some washing and get ready and go to the shop quickly before the shop closes in 2 hours and get ready for my work tomorrow. So sorry, buddy. So inside 50 for the Tigers. Punch by Luke McDonald. Bill Myers loses the ball. Sonzi kicks it too high. Poor kick from Sonzi. Did not favour the forward. And Combine takes the defensive mark. Now Parker kicks it to Daniel, the two experienced players. 50-minute penalty. No, play on. Finley Summers at the ball. Kicks it out wide to Spargo, defensive wing. So Kangaroo. Finishing up. Just try and write something on the chat. Fine. FINISA, then finishing. Walter. Let's go. No. Defensive wing. Brown. Now. North Melbourne popped the ball inside 50. Walter was underneath it. I heard the word St. Dersma. Might be a free kick to North Melbourne. It is. It was 2-on-1, 2 Richmond players against St. Dersma, and he gets a free kick. You'll be fuming if you're the coach. Undisciplined. You're Adam Uze, you'll be not happy. You got the 2-on-1 advantage, and you give us free kick. Dersma kicks out wide. To Blamires, 50 metres out, right side of forward, near the boundary. It's going to be a tough kick. You can hear the Richmond supporters not happy. Don't blame them. When they saw the replay of that Dersma free kick he got. Blamires, 50 metres out from the boundary, right side of the forward line. It's going to be a tough kick. Goes top of the square. Off goal, couldn't mark it. Now, Richmond's got numbers back in defence. Rioli's Jr. follow. Finlay Sullivan handballs it to Daniel. Kicks it out wide. Downfield play on. Lewis Sheasel from 50 out. Hits a target to Taylor. No, Zane Dersma. Zane Dersma. 10.5 minutes. Dersma be. Wow, St Kilda won. Western Bulldogs 19 points. Yeah, I know, Ned. Yeah. They've already had 3 goals in the first, 10 minutes of that game. So, Richmond, 6-9-45, the Kangaroos, 9-66. So, Dersma from 48 out. Man, still got a pulse for Richmond. If Richmond can get the next 2 goals quickly, what's that? North 8. 9:40. Oh yeah, my maths is wrong. It's 9:14:67. Rechko gives it to Rioli Jr. on the wing. Can he go fast? Handballs it back to Rechko. Kicks inside 50. Poor kick by Rechko. Luke Parker takes it and set the mark. And I can see the Richmond forward, Seth Campbell, not happy. He yelled at the kicker. Now, double kick from North Melbourne on the wing. Good mark by Omar. And touches place with his hair. Second game in the corridor. Dangerous kick. Now, coming. Banks on 50 out. Out on the full. Out on the full by Sam Banks. 2-19 now the Saints against the Doggies. Doggies up by 17. They were disappointing last week on Thursday night where they conceded, especially that first goal against the Crows. It was LA 56, Bulldogs 15 at quarter time last week. So Daniel, defensive 30 for the Kangaroos. Kicks it defensive wing, long. Off hands. Oh, they gave the Mike Darling. Looked like it was touch off hands. So Darling kicks the ball backwards, playing a bit of time manager to Cam Daniel, the former dog. Premiership dog, I should say. Defensive 50. Kicks it to Maturcha, play on umpire stairs. Kobe does a spin move. Handballs it to Daniel. Handballs it to Simpkin. They've just shit up another 30 seconds. Darling couldn't mark it. Broad takes the ball out, center wing. So 22-point margin. We've got 8 minutes 26. Richmond need to get the next goal. Now. Richmond, can he get the loose ball out? Oh, just nice. Want to go back or Taranto. He was trying to do a spin move dark. It was on his right side, but holding the ball. They just need to go fast. All St Kilda got a goal, 8 in the 19. Richmond up. Richmond's got 3 last 4, but they're still down by 22. They need another goal or 2 quickly. There's 7.5 minutes left. So, kicks it. Inside 50 for the Kangaroos. For the Myers. Richko, last on defense. Dump kicked all dangerous kickings back 20. Lucky other teammate. Just size. Now, Smargo, 20 minutes left side of the boundary. He's on the right foot snap. Just handballs it quickly. Broad gets tackled hard by Trenbar. Dump kick by Richmond in the defense. Off hands. Cooper Harvey kicks it. Rioli intercepts or dropped the ball. But now he's on the ball, defensive 50. Ooh, how to get rid of the ball? Lucky. And coming, slamming the back by Parker. Should be a free kick to the Richmond. I wasn't saying, but the commentators are talking about Rioli's red jocks. Now, poor kick by Richmond in the corridor. Now, Blamires over the top. To Brown. Lucky. Tom Brown wasn't. Centre. The ball's in the centre. Come on, my multi. I've got Thunderbirds up by 9 with 4 minutes left. Come on. Now I'm changing. I'm watching split between Thunderbirds and yes, 10 goal lead the Thunderbirds for 4 minutes left. Well done. Come on, help me. Richmond pumps the ball inside 50. Good kick to Jesper Elgar. He'll be kicking from 51, 52 meters out. I'll go from 50 meters out. I'll go from 52 meters out. It's gonna be a hard kick. 52 out. 45 degree angle. Kicks it right on the 50-meter line. Won't make the distance. Offline. Behind to the Tigers. Time is a sense. There's only 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. 6:10, 46 the Tigers. North Melbourne 9:14, 67. North Melbourne up by 21 with 6 minutes left. So Richmond needs 4 goals in 6 minutes to win this game. They need to get a goal now. Broad. Retchko, how to get rid of that? Oh, he did. Oh, 360. Free kick to North. Now Machercha. Got the ball in defensive 60. Kicks it long to the pack. Arnold spoils Seri. Luke Parker. Now Wardlaw kicks it. Advantage. He was dump kick against 4 Richmond. There's advantage, but North Melbourne player didn't know. So now center wing. Coleman tries to jump up. Rioli gets the ball. Drop the ball. Are they going to deck him again? So Broad tries to take on the player. Center wing. Thanks. I'll be finishing in a couple of minutes' time, mate. I'm Jake after this game. So that was a grab a kick by Richmond. Oh, Thunderbird's up by 12 with 2 minutes left. Nice. Sorry, Jake. Yeah, I'll be after I finish this game, I'll be finishing. I won't be doing a double header like last week. Gotta rest my voice. This is my 5th game of the weekend, and I need to do some washing. And the shop shuts in just under 2 hours, so I need to go shop and buy some groceries and all that stuff for work tomorrow. And Tigers missed again. Just peppering. 20 points of difference. It's 4:46. Richmond needs 4 goals in 4 minutes. They need a goal per minute. When you need more than a goal per minute, as Lee Matthews says, it's pretty difficult to win. Need a goal quickly. Funbird's up by 12. Oh, Hodges. She's gonna go for 2? No. Adelaide Funbird hasn't scored a 2. Melbourne scored 7. Hodges doesn't score a 2, but their other goalkeeper, a goal shooter Mark, catches the ball. Right, there's only a minute left in the netball. I should win my multi. Gamble responsible. I did Adelaide Cruise into the Adelaide Thunderbirds and Collingwood last night, so I got that. All right, the ball. Ball's on the wing still. High bomb in the center. There's only 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Ooh, was that in the back? Play on. 4 minutes left. No, Funbirds trying to go for 2s and they're missing goals. Alright. If you are new here, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching this live watch along, and please hit subscribe so you don't miss the next game and other videos that I'll make in the not too distant future. So we got Trembar's got the ball. We only got 3 minutes and 32 seconds left of this game. And so Carl Daniels got the ball center wing, 3:19 left. North Melbourne should win this. It's 20. They're up by 20, but North Melbourne just wasting, smart move, waste of time. Let the clock continue, keep possession, combines. They're on backwards to combine now. Zoha kicks it to centre half forward. Trenbath, no, tackled. Darling does a tough tackle. Tough tackle over Sonzi. Somebody ball up. Amy is out from North Melbourne's goal. We've got 3 minutes left. St Kilda 14, Doggies 19. Inside 50 for the Roos. Trenbath handles over top. Now, Dylan Stevens, go! The coffin has been nailed. Kangaroos can sing that song. Oh, that's why I gotta look for the chorus song. I'll be guaranteed I'll be singing this North Melbourne song because they're gonna win. There's only 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. And North Melbourne, what are they on now? 10 goals, 14. 73? 10, 14, and 74. Yeah, my maths. So I update my scoreboard. 10, 14, 74 to Richmond, 6, 11, 47. Kangaroos lead by 27 points. Goal by the former Swans, Dylan Seaman. Played club football. Even though he was from country Victoria, he plays club football for Norwood Football Club in the South Australian National Football League. And was drafted by pick 5 or 6 by Sydney from Norwood. Same as Zach Bailey, who's from Darwin, Northern Territory, but he was drafted by Brisbane. Or Brisbane drafted him from Norwood Football Club in the South Australian National Football League. Alright, ball's back. Oh, look at Trembar jump in the ruck. So the ball's still in the centre. The Nank gives it to Prestia. Shizu. And Kervis takes Shizu down aggressively. Tough game for Richmond. Oh, right. Centre wing, the Roos kick it up forward, 2:23 left. Centre wing, Richmond player kicks it. Was now play on quickly from Tracy. Now Campbell kicks it in, not 15. Oh, was that foul? Free kick. Yes, Tim Taranto's got the free kick. Sorry, wrong terminology. Foul, free kick, wrong sport, basketball. 47 metres out. Tim Taranto, former pick 2 from GWS Giants, I reckon what, 10 years ago? 10, 12 years ago? Snakes 20, Dogs 19. I have to go to shop. Hopefully I can watch the last quarter. I've got this, my local shop shuts in an hour and 54 minutes. Goal to Taranto. Oh, was it Xeri hit it for, was it touch on the line? Richmond had no ruckman in the goal square, and Xeri had a free run, just punched the ball. I reckon it's going to be touch on the line. There was no Richmond playing the goal square to block the ball. This is the best score review for the game, I reckon. Oh, oh! I think it's touch. So looks touch. Touch on the line. There was no Richmond player, so Xeri just had a free range wheel to just jump and touch the ball. Oh, poor Richmond. No one there in the goal square. Toronto would not be happy. So North Melbourne wins this game. They jump into equal 10th in wildcard. But if St Kilda wins, no, they jump in the wildcard. But St Kilda wins, they go in the same win loss as North, but they got better percentage. So North Melbourne or Cowden, St Kilda could make the wildcard. One of those sides, but Cowden after getting rid of their coach have won 5 consecutive games. There's a minute and 17 left. Just size. Banks. Now McDonald to Zerha, chips it out to Bullamires. 1 minute left. Kangaroos up by 25. Oh, 10 points. No, it's 10, 13, 73. I'll fix up my numbers are incorrect. It's 10, 13, 73 for the Roos. 73 to 48. North Melbourne up off 25 with 45 seconds left. Crestia. Brown. Goes backwards. 32 seconds left. Centre wing. Now into the corridor. Crestia. Handballs it. Brown kicks and Taranto's marked it. This 45 direct in front. There's got to be a ruckman in the goal square this time. 15 seconds left. Can he kick a goal after the side or just before the side? Will there be a player in the goal square to block? Oh, don't worry about it. They shake the kick badly. He was like 20 meters away from the behind, but he kicked it from 45 directly in front and shanked it badly 20 meters away. Oh my hat. That's what Sandy Roberts, the great Sandy Roberts, would say. Oh my hat. Was one of my favourite commentators, him and Bruce. Back in the day, watching AFL on Channel 7 with Sandy Roberts, Bruce McElhaney, Drew Morford, and Dennis Committee, who passed away this year, the late Dennis Committee. Rest in peace, mate. So, North Melbourne win this game. And this chorus is on. So I can hear the North Melbourne Club song, and I gotta look for it. I lost it. Where was it? But yeah, before I do start singing this, if you enjoy the stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, now let's get this North Melbourne Club song. Just look at North Melbourne's song. They cut half the verse. Wow, they start from joining the chorus, but that's like the third verse. Okay, okay. So I'm just reading it. I understand why they don't show the they don't sing the first two verses. So let's just sing the last verse twice. Alright, here we go. So join in the chorus and sing it one and all. Join in the chorus. North Melbourne's on the ball. Good old North Melbourne. They are champions, you will agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me. So join in the chorus and sing it all one for all. I'll restart again. So join in the chorus and sing it one and all. Join in the chorus. North Melbourne's on the ball. Good old North Melbourne, they are champions, you will agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me. Alright. That's my singing. Well, what do you reckon I'm singing? 1 out of 10? Don't quit my day job to be a singer. That was terrible singing. But yep, that's North Melbourne's song. Congratulations to the Kangaroos. Now, on the live ladder, if St Kilda do win that game, that's happening concurrently. If Saints win, North Melbourne will jump to 11, but they'll be on the same win-loss as Gold Coast 9th from 28. St Kilda, if they win this game, will be on 28. And North Melbourne on 28. Wow, so North Melbourne, yeah, just their percentage took a hammering. Their percentage at 9%. So that percentage can be an issue, but wow. 6.5, thanks. Appreciate that then. But yeah, just looking at that, wow, North Melbourne. And apparently the next few games aren't too difficult. I was just listening to let's go to fixtures. I mean, I will have a quick look at the stats, but yeah, the team. North Melbourne, like the fixture, it's not too difficult, the commentators were saying, so let's see what it says. So after this win over Richmond, well, they got Essendon next week, they'll be favourites. Oh, they got an interesting game away at Adelaide against Port Adelaide. Port might be just favourite. Rosie might be back on it. Then then the game after that is an 8-pointer game. They play Collingwood on a Friday night on July the 10th. That's it, because North Melbourne are 2 points or half a win ahead of Collingwood. Then they play Melbourne at home. That's going to be a hard game because the Melbourne Demons don't look... Oh, they're playing at Marble. Melbourne Demons haven't lost a game at MCG this year. Then they got St Kilda. Alright, so they've got some teams that are wildcard, but then after that gets hard. Hawthorn, Doggies, Geelong, Sydney. Oh, what a tough last 4 games. They could... I don't want to say it loud, but North Melbourne could lose those last 4 games where they got Sydney, Geelong, Bulldogs and Hawks. And Saints, that's the last 5 games that North Melbourne got. Ugh. If they make the wild card, they deserve it. Some of these games are going to be very tough. Anyways, right, let's have a look at the stats, if I can set this amount for coverage. So, oh right. So yeah, St Kilda only lead by 1 point through the first quarter. So we look at the stats. We'll start with the home side first, Richmond. Their goal kickers, 2 to Bolter, singles to Lafau, Fawcett, Cumming, and Jasper Olga. For North Melbourne Football Club, their goal kickers were 4 to Cooper Trenbuff with 12 disposals. Good kicking, he's been a great recruit, mid-season pickup last year. Cost them nothing in terms of draft picks. The word pickup. George Woodlord had 2, then singles to Jerry, Dylan Stevens, Larky, and Konsatsky. Ball getters, or lean disposal ball getters for the Tigers are 29 to Short, 26 to Tom Brown and Banks respectively, 23 to Taranto, 22 to Seth Campbell, James Tarisi had 20, as well as Dion Prestia. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I gotta go to the shop, buddy, mate. Yeah. Oh, if I can make if I get back in time after the shops tonight, I might watch the last quarter. If not, I'll just watch the replay later tonight on my KO thing app. What else? Ben Miller had 18, as well as Cumming respectively. Nathan Broad had 15. Patrick Rosetsko and Kyle Arnold had 14 disposals each. 20, oh nice one, Ned, thanks. Wallstein had 11, as well as Sonsi and Toby Manan-Kerbers. They all had 11 disposals. Noel Bolter had 10. Then Steely Green, Olga had 9 disposals. Then Maurice Rioli and Grill had 6 each. And Lafu had 5, as well as Fawcett and Taj Houghton only had 4 disposals for this entire game. Now we go to Kangaroos. Their stats, the disposal wise. I'm just gonna load up. Cam Daniel had 40 disposals. Then Harry Sheasel with 31. Luke Parker with 30. Then it drops to Simpson with 23. Then Kobe Machurch with 22. Then Spargo with 20. Then Cooper Harvey had 19. LDU had 18. Satsky had 17. Dylan Stevens plus Luke McDonald and Tom Blamies had 16 disposals respectively. George Wardlaw had 15. Ezeri had 14. Then 13 disposals to Finney Sullivan combine. Then Zerhard had 12, as well as Trembath. Then Nick Larkey and Core had 11 disposals respectively. JD or Jack Darling had 10. Sane Dersma had 7, and Taylor Gold only had 3 disposals. So that's the disposal ball getters for all the players from the 2 respective sides. So that's 23 players per team, isn't it? Yeah, 46 players in total. Alright, so now let's have a look at the team stats. Disposals, North Melbourne plus 57, 389 to 332. In kicks wise, they had 58 more kicks, 235 to 187. North Melbourne had 9 more handballs, 154 to 145. Inside 50, Richmond plus 2, 48 to 46. Disposal efficiency, North Melbourne plus 4%, 78 to 74. Efficiency inside 50, this is where it's key. You want to be good inside 50 efficiency. North Melbourne 55%, Richmond 40, so North Melbourne plus 15%. Free kicks, North Melbourne plus 4, 15 to 9. Hitouts, North Melbourne plus 4, 30 to 26. Clearances, North Melbourne plus 2, 25 to 23. Centre clearance, Richmond plus 2, 8 to 6. Stoppage clearance, North Melbourne plus 4, 19 to 15. Contested possession, North Melbourne plus 5, 114 to 109. Uncontested possession, North Melbourne plus 46, 261 to 215. Turnovers, which you want to be negative, North Melbourne negative 7, 58 to 65. Marks, North Melbourne plus 44, 134 to 190. Marks inside 50, North Melbourne plus 8, 17 to 9. I know, tell me about Ned. Cam Daniel was everywhere. 40 disposals. What a game in. Yeah, might have had liver poisoning, getting the ball too much. Contested marks, North Melbourne plus 3, 12 to 9. Wow, this is one of the low games. We only played 99 minutes. All the games I do is like 110, 115, but I only had 99 minutes because there was only 16 goals in total. So out of 99 minutes, North Melbourne led for 83 minutes, Richmond led for 60. So that's, what's my last maths? Oh yeah, North Melbourne led for 83% of the game, including the win at the end, and Richmond only led about 16% or 17% to round off to 100. Cool. Saints up by 2 at quarter time. Tackle wise, North Melbourne plus 19, 56 to 37. Oh, Well, computer's loading. Tackles into 50. Attire, 11 apiece for each side. Interchanges. Wow, Richmond made 73 out of 75 because they had 2 more. North Melbourne only used the bench 66 out of 75, so they still had 9 more interchanges to make. So, yeah, that's all the stats. And before I go, yeah, if you're new here, and thank you for watching my channel and welcome to it. And yeah, and then please hit subscribe so you don't miss the next game and any other future games that I do and videos. Alright, that concludes my coverage. Thank you all for spending a Sunday hour with me. I really appreciate that. The shop's going to close in now in 42 minutes. I've got to run quickly, well, not run quickly, or I've got to head to shop, buy some groceries and things, and do my shopping, and hopefully the St Kilda game is still on by the time I get home. If not, I'll just have to watch a replay on K. But I know replays of AFL games, they come like 6 or 7 hours after the game is finished on their website. When the game finishes, it goes on their website like 6 or 7 hours later on the AFL website. The full game or replay or like mini batches or 7-minute highlights on the AFL website. Just to let everyone know if you didn't know that. But yeah, thank you. And I'm more than likely to do the Thursday night game. I think that's what Brisbane and Sydney? Yeah. Cool. Anyways, I better duck out and go to the shop. So thank you all for listening to my stream and that, and awesome that everyone contributed to my chatting, and hope to do it again on Thursday, and have a good evening or afternoon, I should say afternoon and evening tonight. And for most of you that are working tomorrow, enjoy work tomorrow and have a good Monday tomorrow, and we'll reconvene. I'll see you guys later during the week on Thursday. Alright then, cheers and see ya.